And I've also been homeless off and on for a number of years growing up. So that has made me even more incredibly just grateful for everything that I have right now. So find a way to... Hi everyone, my name is Monica and thank you so much for being a part of our Lightworker community. What's up you guys? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. One thing my husband and I say almost daily every morning is, today is such a good day to be alive. Because it really is, and I think about what Pitbull sometimes says in the songs, or I think he said it in one song. He says, every day above ground is a good day, remember that. This morning on my Instagram, I shared in my stories what's a fairly popular post that's been shared on Instagram, and it says, I woke up, I have clothes to wear, I have running water, I have food to eat, life is good, I am thankful. And I wanted to share this because not only do I think this applies in everyday circumstances, I think it even applies more so in stressful circumstances amidst crisis, like you could say we're going through right now. So today's video is focused on expressing gratitude in the heart of a pandemic. Gratitude is something that can be very easy to feel and express when everything is going right, or when most things are going right, or when really big giant thing happens and it's going really right, like you get that job you always wanted, you found your soulmate, you got a raise at work, you get to go on this vacation that you've been planning for a long time. It's very easy to feel grateful in times like that. But what's even more challenging is finding those things that you're grateful for when things seem to be going wrong, when everyone's really scared and fearful about this pandemic that's going on, when it feels like everything is falling apart. And a lot of times when everything seems like it's falling apart, it's really being torn down to be built back together for something even better. So I just want to talk for a moment from my own experience right now, just some things that I'm grateful for. Maybe some of these things are things you're grateful for as well, and you can reflect on that, and maybe they're not. That's okay. I'm just speaking from my own personal experience. So right now I am grateful for so many things. I am grateful to have an abundance of food, especially because the shelves were quite empty for a while when it came to canned goods and dried foods like oatmeal and flour in the store. And being vegan, that's a lot of the foods I eat: beans, rice, pasta, potatoes, and a lot of that was gone. And so that was a little scary for a while, but I actually still was able to get enough, more than enough, to last us for a while now. And then the last time I went back to the store, they actually had restocked a majority of that. I was able to get a better variety of what I wanted. And I'm also grateful that I'm in this pretty small RV that has this amazing storage capacity for our food pantry and also for our fridge. So I was actually able to fit 2 weeks worth of food for my husband and I in here. And then we also have food for our dogs who are behind me, and we have plenty of clean, fresh, filtered water. That is a lot to be thankful for right there. I am also grateful that we are staying at a place that has a laundry facility, and it's pretty cheap coin-wise. And I was able to just take out a bunch of quarters from the bank last time I went into town. So I'm able to do laundry whenever and have a bunch of fresh, clean clothes and clean sheets and pillowcases and all of that good stuff. Things that I think a lot of times we take for granted because we just think they're a privilege because we just have it all the time. But among a crisis, we never know what's going to be hoarded, like toilet paper. That's going to be something most people are going to be appreciative probably for the rest of their lives. So I am grateful that I have plenty of toilet paper for now, even though the stores have been out for what seems like forever at this point. I am grateful that my husband got his new job working from home right before the lockdown happened, so he's working here, and that he still has a job and that there's plenty of work for him to be doing online since he's in computers. Very grateful for that, that we still have an income. And I want to say my heart goes out to everyone who is struggling. I know right now it might seem like I'm bragging. I'm not trying to brag. I know we're all in different situations. People could say that they're in a better or worse situation than I am. Not trying to compare. I'm just saying this is what my circumstances are right now and what I'm actually really grateful for. But my heart does go out to everyone who's struggling, if they've lost their jobs or just having a hard time making ends meet. I understand that position. I was in that position pretty much all through my childhood and up to my early 20s. I struggled a lot to the point where I barely had food to eat or could pay bills or keep the lights on. And I've also been homeless off and on for a number of years growing up. So that has made me even more incredibly just grateful for everything that I have right now. I'm grateful to have internet to be able to upload all of these videos for you guys, and the time now to be making more videos than I normally would. And then most of all, I am so extremely grateful for health, for my health. My husband's healthy, my dogs are healthy, we're all healthy. Health is wealth, because once you are not healthy, pretty much nothing else matters at that point except for trying to get back to a good state of health. And then you can't really enjoy a lot of the normal things you would or activities every day if you don't feel well and you just feel like you just need to be in bed or something like that. I'm incredibly grateful for being healthy, and there are many, many, many more things I could list right now for myself, but those are the main things that come to mind right now that I'm going to list. Other things I'm actually very grateful for as well is I believe that this crisis that we're in is going to help a lot of people awaken, to wake up, to break out of the matrix and free themselves, because there's going to be a lot of people who have a lot of time at home, and eventually they're probably going to get really bored and they're going to start wondering, why is this happening? Why are we on lockdown for a virus that has a lower death toll than a lot of other viruses have in the past? Why is the government reacting like this? Why is the news always so negative? I'm hoping and I'm guessing people are starting to ask these questions, and that is going to send them down the rabbit hole to start doing research and looking at a new perspective and seeing what other people are coming up with their theories, and then hopefully following their intuition to say, hey, something's not right here. I don't know what it is exactly, but I know that something is not right, and that will make them question. Right now would also be the perfect opportunity to start or finish any projects from the past, such as any arts or crafts. And also we can dive deep into our hobbies or into our passions now that we actually have the time to work on them. Right now we live in a time of having so much entertainment. I mean, you can call that good or bad. You can say that it's used to escape, depending on how you use it. But right now, I mean, if people are at home and they feel like they can't leave their houses, there's never been more TV, there's never been more movies and streaming you can do on services like Netflix. There are so many books that you can get online, whether it be through like a Kindle, or if you have a library that has an app where you can borrow books for free, you can read online. You can get a lot of things shipped to your house if you can't find certain things. And we have the internet that you can do anything on, basically. So like if you want to learn a new language, you can start doing that online. It's pretty incredible. Oh, and we have tons of music that you can listen to, stuff like iTunes where you can just listen to it, and YouTube you can listen to endless music. And of course we still have the ability to call, text, email, chat online, share over social media with our friends, family, and loved ones, which is very nice during this time. It's a time that if you're going to be stuck at home, I mean, there is a lot of entertainment, but I would also recommend just making sure to meditate every day, taking that space to do so, whether it be 5 minutes or it be several hours, however you want to go. I think this is such a great time for people to work on their personal growth and their self-development, and being able to reassess what it is that they truly want out of life, if they want to continue on the path that they're going, or if they want to switch paths and start a different journey. This is a great time to think about that, reassess what you want, and start manifesting. I mean, you can manifest anytime. It doesn't matter what the outside world looks like. I still manifested my dream life in 2020 with all of this craziness going on. And there were people even during the Great Depression who became rich, who became millionaires, like super successful, even with the Great Depression going on. It all starts in our mind with our thoughts. We are so powerful. We really do create our reality and co-create our reality with others. It all starts internally. So I'm hoping a lot of people, since they can't go outside, they're gonna go inside and really start to get to know themselves, because with as busy as we are with work and with kids and with errands and with all of the stuff that goes on, we really don't take the time a lot of times to just go inward and get to know ourselves. It can be kind of scary and it can be very uncomfortable, but once you break down that initial wall, it gets easier and you're gonna have a more fulfilling life after that. So that is my video for today. I would love to know what you guys are grateful for. So if you would leave me a comment below, just tell me what you're grateful for and we can share that gratitude together and lift each other up. Okay, that's it for now. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.